Welcome, Leo, to your weekend reading. This is for the 2nd to the 4th of September. We're going to go ahead and look and see what the next 48 hours brings in terms of energy and messages. I'm going to start off with the tarot just to get a nice overall idea of what's happening, and then I'll pull an oracle card for further insight and messages. Just remember, my dear Leos, if the messages that come through don't resonate, I don't want you to worry. It just means that it's not meant to be your reading at this time, and you can go ahead and look at your moon, rising and Venus signs as they could have more relevant and more applicable information for you. Right, Leo, let's see what's happening. Okay. So the first thing I'm seeing here, Leo, this looks to me that there might have been some kind of this could be like an argument, a disagreement, a falling out, something like that has happened. It could be with somebody at work, a boss, a colleague, a family member, a friend. You just take it as it resonates. Of course, for everybody it's going to be different, but I feel that there was some kind of what you felt was a little bit of underhand, sneaky kind of behavior. You didn't like it, you didn't think it was necessary, and now you find yourself in this Two of Swords position. This is what's leading up to the weekend. So let me just be clear. This is just laying the groundwork. What came before the weekend just tells me where you are. That you're just in a position, perhaps. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could have been a situation. Maybe something went down at work or something like that. But with this Two of Swords, it just gives me this feeling that you just don't want to make a decision. Because you're not sure how to handle it, how to manage it. Do you confront the person? Do you go above the person? Do you it just there's a lot of confusion coming into the weekend. Now we get to the weekend, and what we see, basically what I love for you here this weekend is a big reset for you, Leo. There is a reset. You're going to take some time this weekend just to kind of put things into perspective, because you're going to have to address this, whatever it is. You're going to this Six of Pentacles comes in. This is you kind of looking at all the scenarios, all sides of the stories, all your possibilities, because you can't sit in this Two of Swords position. You're going to take the time this weekend to get some balance back. Like I said, this is a big reset, and it tells me, honestly, the more time that you give yourself to just be, just to go over things, put things into perspective, like some kind of, there's like a logic, a plan in place. It's going to be very, very good for you. It's going to give you like inspiration and ideas on how to move forward. I do see you spending some time alone this weekend, really contemplating, figuring things out. You're not going to be very social. I don't see a lot of social activity, Leo. So if there is kind of any social activities, it's really going to be with your nearest and dearest. There's just for you this weekend. It's like, I want to take this weekend to just reset, get my balance back, get everything into perspective, just to understand what I need to do, what I want to do, how do I want to move forward, and I tell you, that's the best thing to do right now, Leo. That would be the best thing to do for you this weekend, just to take a breath. And whatever that breath is, right? Whatever that breath is, because what you don't like, Leo, and I can see that. You don't like not having your finger on the pulse, not knowing what's going on, what is really going on here. You just feel like, perhaps I get a feeling like for some of you, maybe your colleagues at work, there's just a little bit of this underhand behavior. Or it could be, just something just doesn't sit with you, and that's what I'm seeing here. And this is unnerving for you. And for you this weekend, you're going to figure it out. Even if that means you might want to just talk to people, to talk to the people involved, but you're not happy being kept in the dark. And take it as it resonates, Leo, because it could be like with your spouse or your partner, and maybe they're just doing something, and then you're just feeling like maybe they did something, and that you just feel like that wasn't above board, that wasn't the way it should have been done. But I like that it's going to be balance here. You are definitely having a reset here. You're sorting it out. You're speaking. You're doing. you're pulling out of whatever it is. Here we see the Five of Cups with the Devil card. So really, Leo, I do think whatever the situation is, there was a little bit of because the devil's popping up here, there was a little bit of underhand sneaky behavior. Okay, so whoever this was in your life, whoever this devil is presenting is, now just remember this happened before the weekend, because the weekend what you're doing is resetting. What Spirit is just giving me, it's just giving me the scenario that came before and how you're feeling now and who you were dealing with. So but what it does tell me, this is your reset. This is where you get clarity, you understand. You see how she sits at like a desk table with all her writing tools, her candle, right? She's looking deep, she's going deep, she's looking to see like what is actually going on here. She's taking off the blindfold, she's taking off the binds, she wants to understand. Okay, this is she or he, guys. I'm talking she because she represents as a she in the card, but remember my cards have no gender. You're gonna do a deep dive. You're going to do a deep dive, even if it's uncomfortable, even if you get kind of, you say, okay, really, I have to acknowledge that this person did not behave well, right? Because I can see here, you're really disappointed by this behavior. You're really disappointed. I can see it's left you feeling quite hurt and disappointed. And you like at the point where you're like, you know what, whatever it is, I'm going to deal with it, I'm going to sort it out, and I'm going to move on. This is an absolute reset weekend for you, Leo. And I think you're absolutely entitled to, because whatever this energy is, whoever this person is, you're going to address it. You're going to address it in your strong Leo way. You're just going to face it right on, because you might have been in this position for a while leading up to this weekend, but this weekend you find your balance. And what I do love, you got 9 of Cups here, Leo. You're going to sort it out. I promise you, you're going to figure it out, because this is, like I said, this is wish fulfillment. So you're going to get exactly the answers that you need, and you're going to understand where you stand and how to move on. You're going to be very, very relieved and settled by the end of this. So let's go ahead now and pull one more oracle card for you. Let's see what this is for you, my dear Leos. Okay. Commitment. Okay. Right. Now this is very interesting, because for me there's like this person, this devil-like person, it's something that you had committed to. So it could be like in a job, right? So you find yourself committed to this job because you've already, of course, in your job you have to go every single day. So it's somebody that there is this connection. There is a connection, okay? Be it a job, be it a family member, a very good friend. There's this commitment, and this is what you have to deal with. You have to understand what actually happened here, what went down, and the unknown for you is just very unsettling, very unsettling. You don't like to be, not knowing where you stand and what's going on. You got to know, and you've got to clear it up. So it's just telling me that this is somebody that you're connected to in quite, or it's somebody or a situation like a job, that there is a commitment there, but that's the scenario. What you do and how you sort it out, Leo, I have every faith you will manage it in the perfect way. As long as you know where you stand and what happened, you'll be able to move out of 2 of Swords. So there you have it, my dear Leos. That is all I have for you this weekend. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Just lets me know that you like this kind of content. I wish you a wonderful weekend. And I do see things, this is wonderful. I know this energy is not so good, but this is wonderful because it does tell me there's a reset, and it's really good for you. You're going to feel a lot of relief. So have a wonderful weekend, and I'm sending you all lots of love.